She had nothing. But one habit changed everything. Maya was crying on the 7:42 train home when an old woman sat down next to her. The woman did not ask why she was crying. She only handed her a small piece of paper and said 5 words: "Wake before the world does." 90 days later, Maya was working remotely as a designer. She had paid off her rent for a year, and she was sleeping in a different city in a smaller, brighter apartment with a window that finally looked at the sky. Before we begin, tell me in the comments, what time is it where you are right now, and what is one dream you stopped working on this year? Like the video, then stay with me. This is the kind of story I think you needed today. Maya was 29 years old. She lived in a small apartment with a fridge that hummed too loud and a window that looked at another window. She worked at a customer service office, answering complaints all day long. The pay covered her rent, barely. Every morning at 7:30, her alarm rang. She grabbed her phone. Notifications, social media, emails, videos. An hour disappeared before she even sat up. Then came the rush. Coffee, traffic, work, exhaustion, repeat. At 29, Maya felt like she was surviving instead of living. But what hurt most was this. She had dreams she no longer believed in. Years earlier, she had wanted to be a graphic designer. She had drawn for hours as a child. Her father had brought her colored pencils home from his factory job every birthday, even when he could not really afford them. The pencils were still in her closet, untouched, for 7 years. One Friday evening, Maya scrolled through her phone on the train ride home, and then she saw it. An old friend from school, the same friend she used to share sketchbooks with, the same friend whose drawings used to look slightly worse than her own. Hired as a senior designer, a studio in the city Maya had always wanted to live in. Maya stared at the photo until her eyes blurred. Then she turned and looked at her reflection in the train window. She did not look tired. She looked spiritually finished. Something inside her cracked, not loudly, quietly, the way most lives crack. She tried to wipe her face with her sleeve before anyone noticed. That is when she felt the bench shift. An old woman had sat down beside her. Gray hair, black coat, hands like the hands of someone who had built things for a long time. The old woman did not ask why Maya was crying. She just reached into her bag, took out a small notebook, and tore one page from it. On that page, in careful handwriting, she wrote one line: "Wake before the world does." She slid it across the bench. Then she spoke, calmly, the way someone speaks who has nothing to prove. "My dear, I have been watching you on this train for 3 months. I see your face every Friday. You wear the same expression, the expression of someone who has stopped believing they can change." Maya could not speak. "I am going to tell you something, and you will think it is too simple to matter, but I have lived long enough to know better. 3 rules. 1. Wake at 5 in the morning, every day, no exceptions, not on Sundays, not on birthdays. 2. 1 hour for your skill, 1 hour for your body, in that order, before you touch a single screen. 3. Tell no one for 90 days. Let the work speak for itself." She closed her bag, stood up. "Most people will not do this. You might. I have a feeling about you." And she stepped off at the next stop. Maya did not sleep that night. She read the small piece of paper 100 times. She unboxed the colored pencils her father had given her. Some of them were broken. Most of them were dust. At 4:58 in the morning, she opened her eyes before her alarm. Outside, the city was silent. No traffic, no notifications, no demands. She almost rolled over and went back to sleep, but something inside her whispered, "If nothing changes, nothing changes." So she got up. She made coffee in silence. She wrapped a blanket around her shoulders. She opened a free online design course on her laptop. And for 1 full hour, she watched tutorials while half awake. The first week was hell. Day 1. Maya's eyes burned. She did not understand half of what she watched. Day 3. Her body screamed for sleep. She made coffee with shaking hands. Day 7. She almost quit. She picked up her phone to text a friend the truth, that she was failing at 5 in the morning. And then she remembered. Rule 3. Tell no one for 90 days. She put the phone down. Day 14. Something shifted. The tutorials began to make sense. She drew her first small project. It was bad. She drew another. It was less bad. Day 21. Her body adapted. She woke before the alarm. She walked at sunrise. Her anxiety began to shrink. Her confidence began to grow. Day 30. She finished her first portfolio piece. Day 60. She started freelancing online. Small jobs, $20, then $40, then $100. Day 87. A small startup in another city contacted her after seeing her work. They needed a junior designer. The salary was nearly double what the call center paid. Maya cried after the interview. Not because of the job, because for the first time in years she realized she was no longer stuck. 1 year later, Maya worked remotely as a full-time designer. She had moved to a smaller, brighter apartment in a city with mountains. The colored pencils her father had given her sat in a glass jar on her desk. She used them every morning at 5. People asked her, "What was the turning point in your life?" And Maya would smile. "The morning I stopped waiting to feel motivated and started waking before the world did." She never saw the old woman on the train again. She looked sometimes, but the old woman had moved on to the next person on the next train with the next piece of paper. Strangers like that walk among us. Most of us never notice. Now listen carefully. This story is not about Maya. It is not about a train. It is not about a piece of paper. It is about you. Inside you, right now, there is a dream you have not touched in years. Pencils in a closet, a laptop you stopped opening, a skill you stopped practicing, a version of yourself you stopped becoming. And inside you, right now, there is a phone, a bed, a morning alarm that rings at the same time every day. And every day you press snooze, you snooze on the person you were meant to be. Motivation is temporary. Feelings come and go. But habits build identities. And somewhere on the other side of discipline is the person you were always meant to become. So here is the same gift the old woman gave Maya. 3 rules. 1. Tonight, set your alarm for 5 in the morning. Put your phone across the room. Make the first decision of your day the hardest one. 2. Decide what you will work on. 1 skill, 1 hour, before the world wakes. 3. Tell no one for 90 days. Let the work speak for itself. If you are ready to begin, hit the like button right now. Not because I asked you to, because that one click is your promise to yourself. Drop a comment below. Tell me, what will you work on tomorrow morning at 5? Be specific. We will hold each other accountable. Share this video with one person who used to dream out loud and stopped, and subscribe to The Wise Stranger. Every week, I bring you another quiet story and another stranger worth keeping. Maya's old woman sat next to her on the train. Your wise stranger just spoke to you too. Do not let the train pass.